Randy Sparks, the Grammy-winning founder of the folk ensemble, the new Christy Minstrels, passed away at the age of 90. Sparks passed at an assisted living home in San Diego, a few days after leaving his 168-acre ranch in Jenny Lind, California. Under his leadership, the new Christy Minstrels rose to prominence during the 1960s folk revival, appearing on television and selling approximately 2 million recordings in their first 3 years. Their debut album earned a Grammy for Outstanding Chorus Performance and spent 2 years on the Billboard top. The group's success continued with successes such as Today, Saturday Night, and Green, Green, which Sparks and Barry Maguire co-wrote. They appeared often on The Andy Williams Show and had their own summer series on NBC in 1964, even singing at the White House. He also established the Back Porch Majority, a farm group that included future stars such as John Denver and Kenny Rogers. Sparks lost his investment in the new Christy Minstrels in the mid-1960s to concentrate on songwriting and performing with Burl Ives. He leaves a legacy that includes his son, a sister, and 4 grandchildren, signaling the end of an era for folk music fans. Alec Mills, an outstanding cinematographer best known for his work on James Bond films The Living Daylights and License to Kill, passed away at the age of 91 from dementia complications. He previously worked as a camera operator on early Bond films, Return of the Jedi and Death on the Nile. Mills's expertise was used in a variety of films, including the Bond series, and he made significant contributions to cinematic visual storytelling. He was born in London in 1932, and his career in the film industry began at Carlton Hill Studios and lasted several decades, demonstrating his adaptability and expertise. He was a driving force behind the camera, contributing to the success of numerous landmark films and crafting the visual narrative of cinematic classics. He was also a passionate mentor, sharing his extensive knowledge with the National Film and Television School. He co-founded the Guild of British Technicians and was an active member of the British Society of Cinematographers, both of which had an impact on future filmmakers. His book, Shooting 007, and Other Celluloid Adventures, delves into the obstacles and successes of his work. He is remembered for his warmth and generosity, leaving behind a legacy that extends beyond his filmography. His contributions to cinema and education have had a lasting impact on the business and those who have had the opportunity to study from him. He is survived by his wife, Susie, after a magnificent life committed to the art of filmmaking. Kasha Rigby, a pioneering American skier known for her contributions to telemark skiing and adventurous attitude, passed away tragically in an avalanche in Kosovo at the age of 54. The event occurred at the Brezovica Ski Center while she was skiing with her fiancé, Magnus Wolfe-Murray. Despite Wolfe-Murray's prompt arrival and efforts to resuscitate her, Rigby was declared dead on impact. Rigby, originally from Vermont, eventually relocated to Colorado and Utah, where she made a lasting impression on the skiing community. Notably, she was the first to telemark ski on Cho-Yu, the world's 6th highest peak, demonstrating a technique that combines alpine and Nordic skiing. Her adventurous career also included descents from peaks in Russia, Ecuador, and Lebanon, which earned her praise from Ski Magazine. Aside from her skiing accomplishments, she competed in National Geographic's Ultimate Survival Alaska in 2015, demonstrating her daring and brave character. Her latest effort, the Tour de Piste, intended to uncover uncharted ski routes in popular resorts, showcasing her ongoing exploration of skiing's limits. Her passing has prompted an outpouring of tributes from friends, loved ones, and fans throughout the world, including American mountaineer Jimmy Chin and friend Scott Whitaker, who remembers her for the joy and knowledge she gave. Her reputation as a spectacular athlete and passionate character has left a vacuum in many people's hearts, underscoring the enormous impact she had on the skiing world and beyond. Sasha Montenegro, a well-known personality in Mexican cinema and a legendary vedette from the Ficheras era, passed away at the age of 78 from a stroke. Mexico's Asociación Nacional de Intérpretes confirmed her passing, citing her important contributions to the Mexican entertainment sector. Montenegro, born Alexandra Achimovic in Bari, Italy to a Yugoslavian family, made Mexico her home and the core of her successful career. Renowned for her parts in films such as Bellas de Noche, Pedro Navaja, and Forbidden Beach, Her work made an unforgettable impression on Mexican cinema, capturing the brightness and intricacy of the fichera genre. Her personal life, particularly her courtship and eventual marriage to former Mexican President José López Portillo, gained public attention, combining politics and entertainment in a way that enthralled the country. Her legacy extends beyond her filmography to her impact on Mexico's cultural scene, where she is venerated not just as an actress, but also as an icon who set the way for succeeding generations of entertainers. She is survived by her 2 children, Nabila and Alexander, and her passing is lamented by fans, colleagues, and family, all of whom remember her as a significant character in Mexican cinema. Toby Keith, the legendary country music singer-songwriter known for smash songs like Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue and Beer for My Horses, passed away at the age of 62, surrounded by his family. Keith, who has heroically battled stomach cancer since 2022, left a legacy defined by his lively personality and tremendous impact on country music. Throughout his career, his songs struck a chord with audiences across the United States, cementing his place among the greats of country music. His contributions to the genre were recently recognized with the Country Icon Award at the People's Choice Country Awards. Beyond his music, Keith was well known for his political remarks and support for American servicemen, which frequently sparked debate. Born on July 8, 1961 in Clinton, Oklahoma, he rose to fame with his self-titled debut album in 1993, launching a 3-decade career. In addition to his musical accomplishments, Keith dabbled in acting, appearing in films such as Broken Bridges and Beer for My Horses, demonstrating his diverse talent. His passing has created a gap in the music industry, with tributes flooding in from fans, fellow artists, and everyone who was affected by his music and character. His impact will continue to shape the country music scene and inspire future generations. Mojo Nixon, the dynamic rock guitarist famed for classics such as Elvis is Everywhere, passed away at the age of 66. Nixon, born Neil Kirby McMillan Jr., died of a cardiac incident while on an outlaw country cruise with his band the Toadlickers and Pals. His life, described as full tilt and wide open, concluded just as vibrant as it began, with a performance that captured his fiery personality. Born in North Carolina in 1957, his rise to prominence began when he relocated to California in the early 1980s and formed a noteworthy partnership with musician Skid Roper. Their album, Bodacious, which featured the song Elvis is Everywhere, was a huge success. His music, which was sometimes mixed with humor and social criticism, made a lasting impact on the alternative rock scene, particularly with the track Don Henley Must Die, which mocked the Eagles' vocalist. In addition to music, he was an actor, appearing in Great Balls of Fire and Super Mario Bros. He was also a popular SiriusXM host, bringing his distinct viewpoint to the airwaves. Nixon's legacy, which was further memorialized in the documentary The Mojo Manifesto, The Life and Times of Mojo Nixon, continues to impact the rock and alternative genres, guaranteeing that his spirit, like Elvis, lives on. Chita Rivera, a famous personality on Broadway whose performances enthralled audiences for more than 5 decades, passed away at the age of 91. Rivera, best known for her roles in landmark musicals including West Side Story, Bye Bye Birdie, Chicago, and Kiss of the Spider Woman, passed away in New York after a brief illness, leaving a legacy of groundbreaking achievements in musical theater. Her daughter, Lisa Mordente, announced her death, expressing the family's tremendous grief. Her outstanding career was highlighted by her flexibility in portraying characters that became staples of the American musical theater repertoire. Her depiction of Anita in West Side Story demonstrated her dynamic skill, winning her critical praise and cementing her legacy as a Broadway great. Her achievements were acknowledged with 2 Tony Awards, which honored her exceptional contributions to the stage. Aside from her outstanding performances, her influence extended beyond the stage. She was a pioneer among Latina performers, breaking down barriers and paving the way for future generations. Her dedication to her art, as well as her ability to capture audiences with her talent and personality, earned her a devoted following in the theater world and beyond. Her passing signals the end of an era on Broadway, but her legacy will continue to inspire performers and spectators for years to come. Her contributions to the arts have been honored with the highest accolades, including a Kennedy Center honor and the Presidential Medal of Freedom, establishing her as a true icon of American culture. Melanie, the renowned singer-songwriter who performed on the Woodstock stage in 1969 and enchanted the world with singles like Brand New Key and Lay Down, Candles in the Rain, passed away at the age of 76. Her children, Layla, Jordy, and Beaujard, announced her passing without specifying the cause, but did mention she had been suffering an illness. Her legacy comprises a remarkable career spanning over 50 years, distinguished by her distinct voice and compassionate lyrics that touched millions. Melanie Safka was born on February 3, 1947, in Astoria, New York, and began her musical career in the bustling folk clubs of Greenwich Village. Her appearance at Woodstock propelled her into the spotlight, paving the way for a string of hit singles that would define her career. Her music, known for its emotional depth and lyrical candor, won her a loyal audience and a place among the era's most significant performers. Her influence extended beyond her music. She was an early supporter of indie artists, launching her own label, Neighborhood Records. Her dedication to artistic integrity and social issues, such as her involvement with UNICEF, highlighted her overall contributions to the music industry and humanitarian initiatives. As fans and friends light candles in her memory, her passion and legacy continue to inspire a new generation of musicians and music enthusiasts. Her children plan a celebration of life to commemorate her extraordinary journey, ensuring that her brilliant presence is remembered and loved. Carl Weathers, the iconic actor known for his portrayal as Apollo Creed in the Rocky film series, passed away at the age of 76. He passed quietly in his sleep at his Los Angeles home, leaving a legacy in sports, television, and movies. Weathers played professional football with the NFL's Oakland Raiders and the Canadian Football League's BC Lions before becoming well-known in Hollywood. He made a name for himself as an actor with appearances in Predator, Happy Gilmore, and the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, in which he played Greef Karga. Born on January 14, 1948 in New Orleans, his athletic ability was evident from a young age, as he competed in a variety of sports throughout high school and college. His performance as Apollo Creed, inspired by Muhammad Ali, demonstrated not only his acting abilities, but also his body, making him a popular character in cinema. Weathers worked behind the camera as well, directing episodes of The Mandalorian, Law and Order, and Chicago Med. Weathers is survived by his sons, Matthew and Jason, and his death is lamented by fans and colleagues alike. His work, both on and off the screen, has made an everlasting effect on the entertainment business, and he is lauded for his bravery, grace, and unwavering spirit. Gary Graham, an actor best known for his role in the television series Alien Nation, passed away at the age of 73 due to cardiac arrest in Spokane, Washington. Graham's career spanned several decades, during which he became a familiar face not only through his portrayal of Detective Matthew Sykes in Alien Nation, but also for his significant contributions to the Star Trek franchise. He appeared as Tanis in Star Trek Voyager, Ambassador Sovol in Star Trek Enterprise, and had roles in Star Trek Of Gods and Men and Star Trek Renegades. Beyond his sci-fi roles, Graham's acting range included appearances in the thriller Hardcore alongside George C. Scott and All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise. Alien Nation, which aired in 1989-90, led to Graham reprising his role in a series of telefilms alongside Eric Pierpoint. Born on June 6, 1950, in Long Beach, California, Graham's acting career began with television roles in the mid-1970s. His filmography also includes Robot Jox, The Last Warrior, and Champion, showcasing his versatility across genres. Graham is survived by his wife Becky, to whom he was married for nearly 25 years, his daughter Haley, and sisters Colleen and Jeanine. His passing is mourned by fans and colleagues who remember him for his contributions to film and television.